What's up guys, Rich Duberbash. I'm out here for another run with my new Kraton EXB. This rig's been awesome. So I went ahead and I've done some tuning, guys. I now have 50K in the front, 200K in the center, and 20K in the rear. I'll probably do a diff build video. These diffs, especially the center and the front limited slip diffs, they're a little trickier to assemble than the standard diff, but again, they do have beefier gears. They've got killer action. The other thing I did, guys, was I went ahead and I reprogrammed my Kraton 8S ESC with this programmer here. So we'll see, but in a quick street shakedown, this thing definitely felt a lot smoother. My first 4 to 5 runs, I definitely had like a little bit of a delay. Essentially made it a little tricky at the skate park, especially on takeoffs and just kind of switching from throttle to brake. So we'll see how this works. Rest of the rig's doing great. Just wanted to mention, guys, again, I had sheared off my rear bolt, so I went with a 70-75 rear chassis brace. I'm also running 70-75 rear suspension mounts and a hot racing diff case, and I've got RPM arms because I had found that my stock arm I had pulled about halfway off the pin here. So anyway, I did end up having to drill out my shock towers, as you'll see here. I essentially dropped the stock shock position about a 1/2 inch, and that was just so that I could reach the arm. On the new EXB arms, they're really beefy. Position's right about there. So in regards to the chassis, guys, again, this is 3mm 70-75. It is holding up quite well, but you'll see I have a little bow in it now, and that's primarily because I beat on this thing, but I did like 2 full runs with no tower to tower brace. So unless you're running an M2C Goliath series chassis, I think it's kind of an absolute to have this brace, especially if you're into bigger airs. One last detail on the front brace, I went ahead and put a 4mm bolt all the way through the top plate and through the chassis, and I've got an M4 bolt just in case you shear a bolt. You've got a little bit more metal to work with to get that sucker out of there. Oh, Jesus, guys, I just lost power. That was brutal. You'll see my front drive shaft. I really did a number on that sideways landing, so I'm gonna pull this off and get it straight real quick. Close. Oh. Ramp shaver. Oh. Just for the record, guys, I'm kind of driving with no steering or minimal steering, so anyway, I'll need to take a closer look at the steering rack, see what's up, but I think my servo's fine. I just have some nasty binding in there somewhere. Oh man. Some big rocks out here, guys, like A-arm damaging rocks. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, there's LVC, guys. All right, guys, had another great time. Obviously, you can see I had snapped. It was actually one of the stock HD wing mounts that I had swapped on here because the original had again snapped just at the brace connection, just behind that. So anyway, other than that, the new ABX wing mount is actually a lot thicker. So anyway, the truck's done awesome overall. Definitely feels hot under here. Again, today was a hot day, like 95 to 100 degrees. So huge shout out to ARRMA for this. All right, guys, until next time. Late.